Good morning, everybody. Today, MJ is sick, and I'm going to go get her probably some soup, or something else if they don't have soup. I was just about to leave the house and I forgot that I have glasses now. I have to start getting used to walking around with these things again. I'll start treating my eyes better. One day at a time. Alright, Publix did not have the right soup, so we're going to the other place you get soup. Panera. Got it. Alright, I have about an hour before I have to go to class, so I'm going to try to find something to eat for myself. And then, yeah, but gotta go back home. Alright. There was nothing to vlog, so I didn't. It's like 6:30 now. I'm still working on the script for the next Richard Ashby video, and it's just now occurring to me that I have not made the vlog for yesterday. I have to do that before the night's out. It started raining because I was gonna go outside, but it started raining and now it's nighttime, so I don't know if I want to go outside anymore. I had a couple like chores that I had to do that I just haven't done because I've been out of the house, or I'm getting home when it's dark outside, or it's raining. But a part of me kind of just wants to take care of it, maybe? I don't know. I might just do it tomorrow, because tomorrow at least I know I'll be up fairly, not early, but like I'll be up at a normal time. I can just get up and get the things done before I leave out for school. I almost did it again. Almost forgot to end the vlog. The script's not done. Honestly, this has been a way more difficult topic to talk about than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought this was going to be a fairly, like, simple thing. Like, I knew it was going to be a complex topic, but I didn't think it would be this complex to get my thoughts together. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the fact that today Apple announced a new product, the iPhone 16e. It's weird, man. It's weird. I am not really a fan. So for the past couple years, like it's been probably close to 10 years, maybe like 8 years at this point, Apple has had a budget phone that they've named the iPhone SE. And that's historically been their cheapest phone. Typically the idea was it had current gen internals and a last gen body. It was sold at a budget price point, typically under $400. I think the first one was like $349, the next one came out to be $429, something like that. That was great. It was a great phone for people who didn't want all of this phone, you know? Like if you didn't want or didn't need a flagship phone, and if you didn't even need like a normal standard one, if you just wanted something that was fast, affordable, that was the easy choice. Insert the 16e. This was rumored to be the next generation SE. It wasn't going to be a flagship or like the mid-grade model. It was just going to be the next edition of the budget level, which is cool. Like, it's been a couple years. It was overdue for an update anyway. So as rumors got closer, this weird name 16e came out, and I will be the first one to tell you I don't really like it that much, but whatever, it's what they went with. Today they had the announcement, and it's weird. It's weird. So it has a 14 body, I guess technically a 15 body because it has an action button. Cool. Well, 14 body with an action button because it has a notch. It doesn't have dynamic island. So it has a 14 body, but it has an action button. It doesn't have the camera control slider like the 16 main phones do. Obviously USB-C and all that stuff. It only comes in white and black, and it has one camera. Now that one camera has the fusion camera, so you can do the 2x zoom, cool, whatever. I read something that said the stabilization on it is different too, so it doesn't have like an actually sensor shift stabilization, so the sensor doesn't move, which means that you won't probably have like action mode on that camera. Strange. But I guess they gotta cut corners somewhere. It has a brand new modem, and it has an Apple made modem called the C1, which is their first dedicated modem. Cool. Lots of vertical integration, we love that. But the problem is the features that it lacks. You know, like newer features like dynamic island, whatever, if you care about that. It also doesn't have MagSafe, and I thought that was really, really weird, because when in the presentation they were like, oh, it charges super fast via USB-C, and I was like, just USB-C? And then they said, and of course it supports wireless charging, and I was like, just wireless charging? Because Apple is a company that very much loves their trademarks, and they love letting you know what things are called. So when they were like, wireless charging, I'm like, why didn't you say MagSafe? They didn't say MagSafe. If they don't say MagSafe specifically, I'm skeptical on if the product actually includes MagSafe. And I don't think it does. I think it's normal, whoops, I think it's normal, lay it on a puck wireless charging. I think that's all it has. And without the magnets, obviously you don't have the guided wireless charging either. But I just don't understand why they wouldn't include it. Like, I don't think those magnets are that expensive to include into the phone. And at the price point that they're putting it at, I think it could afford some magnets. Now let's talk about the price point. $600. They're putting out this budget phone for $600. Now, if I remember correctly, the last SE was charged at $429, and that makes this a little over $150 more expensive. What? Like, this is now no longer a budget phone. You have made the budget phone a mid-tier phone, and to get the 16 normal, it's $800 at the base model. So like a $200 difference between your budget phone and your, not your flagship, but like, you know, your mid-grade phone. Like, make that make sense. That doesn't make sense. And they're still selling 15s, but who would even get a 15 at this point? That makes no amount of sense. Nothing about this makes sense to me. If they would have kept it somewhere in the 400s, I would even be okay with $499. I feel like $499 would be the upper limit, but $499 would have been fine for what it is. Throw the magnets back in there. Action button is fine. It has Apple Intelligence. It has the satellite SOS thing. Like, okay, it has all the important features. But that price point just doesn't make it worth it to me. It doesn't make sense to buy this phone. And I don't know. Apple's been doing a lot of weird price gouging on themselves recently. Like, they started selling refurbished like M2 Mac Minis, or excuse me, M4 Mac Minis for $319, something like that, on the base level, which is less expensive than a brand new M2 Mac Mini. So why would you ever buy the M2? Look, Apple has a weird pricing ladder thing going on right now, and I don't know why. And I'm just hoping that they have some sort of long game for it. But they're also too big to fail. Whatever, man. Anyway, that's my little mini rant about a phone that I won't buy. I don't know if I'm in a market for a phone this year. I'm very casually thinking about it. I have a 13. I might see what the 17 holds for me. If not, I'll try to hold out another year and get an 18. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let's be back tomorrow for something else. Good night. This is a 7-minute clip. Oh my god.